What's up, guys? It's the True Hookah King! And that might be one of the last times that you hear that, but we'll talk about that later. First, I wanted to bring you a review. I didn't know that this stuff came in a 250 gram tub, and I'm very happy about it. It's White Gummy Bear. White Gummy Bear from Fumari. Another thing that I wanted to point out is, because I take it out of the bags. I thought the bag was a little too thick, but if you like to keep it in the bag, then that's a good thing for you. Smells like a bunch of white gummy bears, and it's, I chopped it up. I took a battle axe, I started chopping the shit out of it. But yeah, this, I put it in the tub, and what's good is it's got a plastic rating of number 5. And from what I read, is that's good. So, thank you, Fumari. That's excellent. Like I said, smells like it. Chopped it up. I put it in here. I'm actually on the second half of the bowl, but let me tell you my setup. I'm using an Amira hookah that looks way more dirty on camera than it actually is. A hose, which probably looks more dirty than it actually is, and breaking. That's why it's got electrical tape on it. I need a new one desperately. I'll get one. I want to get one of these though, another Amira one, because I like them. I'm using an alpaca funnel, but I got this Amira molasses catcher, and I'm using 3 Charcoal Blaze charcoals, double layered foil. Now let's get on to the thunderclouds. I think I still got it, huh? Oh yeah, that's not good. Definitely need a new hose. You think I would edit something like that out? But no. So as you can see, not too bad, especially with a little tiny thing like this, and on the second half of the bowl, the clouds are pretty good. Now, I didn't get it too juicy. I didn't get down to the nitty-gritties when I packed it, and it's still putting out very decent clouds. So I'm actually very impressed. It's like 90 degrees in here right now. But the taste of it, definitely White Gummy Bear. It even says something which I found interesting. It says, this powerhouse blend of pineapple and citrus is an undisputed champion. One hit will knock out your sweet tooth. I wrote something years back. I was keeping a journal, and I was writing little descriptions of flavors that I liked. And I wrote something similar. You alright on there, bro? Not verbatim, it wasn't exact, but it was similar, so I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know. The power level though, well, that can vary. If I got down to the nitty-gritty juicy juices of the juice when I put it in there, not only would it probably provide better clouds, but it would also probably be a stronger taste. So with that, it's anywhere from, I'd say, yeah, you guessed it, a 7 to a 10, definitely. You could probably get a lighter taste around the second half of the bowl. If it's not very juicy, you could probably get it down to like a 6 or a 5 if that's your preference in strength of flavor. My overall rating for it, I've been impressed with it. I'm impressed with the versatility when I was playing around with it, like how juicy it was, less juicy and stuff like that. I'm going to have to give it a 10. Very versatile. If I don't want it too strong, just don't get it too juicy. If I want it super strong, get it more juicy. And that's it. So definitely a 10 out of 10 rating for it. I definitely recommend that you try it if you haven't already. I mean, if you like gummy bear. If you like white gummy bear, give it a shot. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk a little bit, okay? The backdrop, it may not be perfect because everything's still under construction, okay? But the other thing I wanted to say is that I was going to change the name, but I don't know what to change the name to. I was thinking, you know, death metal hookah, just because I really like death metal and I really like hookah. But I don't know. But here's the other thing. Here's the other thing I was thinking. I don't have to change the name. I just have to be more direct with what I mean about it. With the True Hookah King. And let me explain for those who don't know. The True Hookah King was not to be like, I'm the one and only. You! No, it was not like some people assume that, and I kind of played into it a little bit because I thought it was funny, and I'm sorry, but yeah. So, my camera is doing weird stuff, and so I hope this is okay, because this is like the second time that I'm doing this, and it's like still 90 degrees, even though it's like almost 9 p.m. because California's on fire, like always in the summer. Anyways, so yeah, I thought it was funny, so that's why I did it, but I really did not mean for it to come off that way, and it seemed like a lot of people were. They were a little bit mad. They were like, you know, I'm the king, sort of type of thing. You think you're the king? You know? So here's what it's about. It was back then, people were you know, skeptical about people reviewing flavors, saying they liked it when they really didn't, because they were paid to say that they liked the flavor. Instead, you know, when really all you have to just do is just review the flavors that you like. You know, and that's it. Review what you like and put it out there. Let other people know what flavors you're enjoying. Now, I will continue to do reviews. If you guys want to, you know, let me know what flavors you want to see reviewed, I'd be more than happy to do that for you. Now, of course, I want to continue to move on and say that if I don't change the name, I'm going to be very direct with it, with what I mean by True Hookah King. Because I had a plan in place, but it all fell apart. And it was all because ever since the conception of this channel and me doing these reviews, and that's part of the reason I stopped, is because I just kind of felt defeated. I just kind of felt crushed. The only thing I wanted to do was get involved in the hookah industry in some way, you know, possibly even make it a career, because when I discovered hookah, I thought this was just such an amazing thing, and I still do. I find it's an amazing thing. I have a passion for it. I absolutely love it, and that's all that I wanted, was to work in the industry. And when none of that ever worked out, or I got told things and then that never happened, I just felt like I was just being messed around with, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm tired of it. You know, either you want to do business or you don't. Let's not play games here, you know? Back in the day, I did what I had to do to bring up a lot of views. The beef with Hookah Frank. He had no idea, but I didn't really have that many problems with him. That was all done up really because YouTube loved drama. They loved views. Now, did I have some issues with him? Yes, there were some issues I took with him on certain things, but that's why I did the review with him, because at the end of the day, we can still come together on something that we enjoy, which is hookah. We both enjoy it. Even though we may have differences, or different opinions, or, you know, motives and things, we can still come together on and agree on one thing, right? And that was kind of the point. So, you know, and that was the end of the drama with Hookah Frank. That was it, because, you know, YouTube drama was kind of dying. YouTube drama is coming back, but I don't plan on doing that again. You know, that was just, it was just at the, back then was just the right time to do something like that. It was, you know, really at its peak, I would say, and I jumped on it. But, you know, I don't know. I'm not really too into starting drama anymore. But yeah, I mean, if it were still possible to get, you know, make a career in the hookah industry, oh yeah. Yeah, I'd definitely take it. I'd jump on it in a heartbeat. But my whole plan, I had a whole plan set up, and it looks like that's not going to happen. I don't really want to reveal what it is, because I had a whole thing set up for this, because I realized that people, I thought a lot more people kind of understood what True Hookah King really meant, but it turns out I was wrong. It just meant that I was truthful in my reviews. That's all. It didn't mean anything more than that. But you see, truthful Hookah King sounds weird. Honest Hookah King sounds even more weird. That sounds suspicious. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. You guys tell me. Should I change the name? Should I not? A lot of people were telling me, "Up, you're still gonna. Doesn't matter. You're still gonna be the True Hookah King to me." And maybe I could keep it the same. But there's something that I need to tell the rest of you. Subscribe. If you like this video, give it a like. And you know what? You're a True Hookah King too. Hey, you. Yeah, you. I saw you. You just clicked the subscribe button. You're a True Hookah Queen. I congratulate her. Yes, you're a True Hookah Queen because you just subscribed. And you're a True Hookah King now because you just subscribed. You get it? That was the point. That was my whole freaking reveal that just got destroyed. So I got depressed and I just kind of gave up. I have a camera that's not working right. I have a microphone that I was using for voiceovers that's busted now for some reason. It doesn't record voice right. So my cell phone doesn't do any better. So I'm using whatever equipment. I'm using my old Sony. I'm using whatever equipment I can to do this review. So hopefully it works out. Hopefully it's good. But yeah, I'm going to continue with my hookah. You guys let me know in the comments about the name. And remember, subscribe. And you're a True Hookah King, in my opinion. Just the way it is. Well, till next time.